Okay, let's try this again. So, let's see. Okay. Okay, I think this should be good. Now, you, however, need to be erased from history as we know it. Let's see. How do I delete you? I will just private you for now. Okay. Okay. Cool. I think everything's good. Okay. All right. Awesome. So, Avery, Desperate, Solo, Alakia, welcome, guys. So guys, welcome back to Weekly Reaction to UnOrdinary. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry about that confusion with the last stream. For some reason, my Streamlabs was not set to my usual mic. Anyway, welcome Miriam, welcome guys. This week, episode 271, and I swear to God, if Uru skips William versus John, I'm gonna riot. I'm gonna riot in these streets. So, last week we just had Layla confronting the three executives of Spectre, basically telling them that Sarah wants to meet with them, and Orin and the woman kind of agreed on their own a little bit. The woman didn't necessarily blatantly agree with Orin, though, but the last executive, agreed with Layla, and that Serafina should not just be abandoned as an asset. So there's that. Then we caught back up with John and William. William gave John a copy of UnOrdinary, and Sarah showed up and talked to William for a bit. They showed him to the safe house, where John was talking about, how he felt he doesn't deserve to be a part of the safe house after he tried to ruin it for so long. And William and Sarah kind of were trying to get him out of that mindset. So Sarah asked William if he could teach her a few pointers about hand-to-hand combat. They headed to a gym, possibly on campus, yeah, and then William challenged John to a fight, and that's awesome. Real quick note that I want to go over for those of you who read my status earlier. I wasn't able to get the review and discussion out for last week's episode 270. So I just wanted to throw out a point before, if this chapter does reference that or checks that out. So one thing that I brought up in my review and discussion that I just want to toss out there right before reading this episode, if Cassandra, there's the possibility, since Cassandra is investigating Blyke and Remy especially, I was thinking there's a possibility that Cassandra gets into John and Blyke's room, mistakenly enters John's room thinking it's Blyke's to confront him, and sees the manuscript for UnOrdinary. So, yeah. Like I said, they definitely need something to be able to pin on Headmaster Vaughn. And doing that, could also paint a target on William as well. He wrote the book again. John's probably going to read it again. So just something that I thought of that I wanted to bring up, since the review and discussion hasn't been released yet for episode 270. But I am planning to get that out for you guys tomorrow. So with that being said, let's see if the episode is up. It's not up yet. Not up yet, unfortunately. It's coming, though. It's coming. All right. Here we go. Also, welcome to Tube. Welcome. Glad to have you. So here we go. Okay, still not up. There we go. No thumbnails here. All right, here we go. So, parental advisory, strong language. Welcome, legend. Welcome. All right, so we're in the ring with John and William. They got their dukes up. They do a little fist bump for like friendly competition. And William's just like, okay, friendly match. You ready? And John just nods. As Sarah just looking back, like with her arms crossed, just ... smiling, like, this'll be exciting. UnOrdinary episode 271. So, John just ... It's been a while since we fought. I should be careful. He might be old, but he's hard to pin down. And William takes the first strike as John blocks it. There it is. And John's going for the counter. And he goes right for his dad's chin. And his dad just barely dodges it. Whoop. Yo, William just so casual, just dodge like whoop. And John just bam! And William gets John square in the face. Oh, come on, John. Is that all you got? You don't need to go easy on me. And John just, I wasn't. And Sarah just, nice one, William. And John just, the hell, Sarah? Don't root for him. Oops, I meant nice try, John. Better luck next time. And John, and William just doing the shoulder swirl, just like, John just ... How do I get through to him? He always has everything guarded. Yo, these toes looking weird. These toes look mad weird. So John rushes forward, and William was just like, And John goes for a boom right to like a gut punch. I think William just blocks it like, But John turns around and he elbows his dad, boom, right in the chin. William, though, unfazed by the hit, grabs John by the shoulder. He's still standing. He sweeps John's leg. Just. Good one, John. Bam. Goes to hit John again, but John rolls out of the way. Just, And John kind of like plants his hands. Boom. Goes for a kick at William's side. William, when he's fighting, William actually really looks like John. John just, and John just, his eyes widen as William rushes him and grabs him like, what the fuck? And William slams him down on the ground, just, and William, bam, gets one right on John again, just boom. Oh, now that's a bit more like it. And John just getting back up. Damn it. And Sarah says, William is really strong. Even John's having trouble against him. And William just punches his fist together like, what's the matter? Getting tired already? And John spits out the blood. Yeah, right. I'm just getting started. So he steps to William again as goes for some more punches as William just keeps his guard up. So William goes for a punch at John, but John grabs his arm. Goes for another swing as William ducks under it. And then William goes for another attack as John blocks it, just and William they keep blocking some shots. Something's different about John. And he's starting to breathe heavily, like and this is Sarah thinking, since his return to Wellston, he's been so down and broken. It's like he's been floating around, not knowing what to do with himself. But here for the first time in a while, he looks alive again. And John he's given the slight smile with his dad. And Sarah just smiles back like, I've got you. And William just, and John just gets an uppercut right on Will. Oh. Okay, no, I think he still hits William. William just like, But William fucking just kicks John right in the head, right in the face too. It knocks John back. So John gets down on the floor, and William stumbles back to the fuck. What are they? The ropes of the ring. They're just like, ugh. I'm just, you all right, buddy? Ah, shit. I'm so rusty. And William just offers John a hand up. No, John, that was great. You got some good hits in. Let's call it here for now. Yeah. This is so nice to see. 'Cause John does not like losing. John refuses to lose. But for once in the series, John accepts that he didn't win. He stops, and I'm so happy that it's when he was in his match against his dad. I think that just goes to show, like, at the end of the day, John loves and respects his dad so much. And, like, this is the first time in, like, ever where, like, John has stopped without even hesitating, I'm going to say. Because like I said, we've seen him before where John has stopped, where he has realized he's gone too far and he's chilled out. But this is like, it's not an issue for him that he didn't win this fight. So, I thought I was about to throw all of that away, because the next thing I saw was just bam. I thought John went for I thought he went for like another attack. So William was helping Sarah practice now, and Sarah goes for a kick at William as he blocks. Like, nice kick. Make sure to follow through. Sarah just nods, and John just keeps pointing at the bag, and Sarah's just dot dot dot. Well, he's sure going at it. I haven't seen him this focused in a long time. And John just rushing through. Also delivering a kick to the back. And Sarah just, It's good to have you back. It is good to have you back, John. And I think William's leaving. Well, I should get going. I gotta clean myself up before my flight. He just pointed at his face and the bruises and stuff. William, you really can't stay any longer? You're always in such a rush to go. I've got to make a couple stops. I got a couple stops to make in the coming weeks, so my schedule's a bit tight. But don't worry, I'll make it up to you guys next time. Hey, take it. And John puts his hand on his dad's shoulder. Take it easy, Dad. Hey, Dad, take it easy. Don't work too hard, okay? And Sarah's just in the background, still smiling. And William just like, come here for a second. And like he like pulls John closer, like, I want to tell you one last thing before I go. And John's like, yeah? You've really come a long way, John. You should be proud of yourself. Dad, quit being so sappy. You said that 1,000,000 times already. And your ability, and he points at John's heart, I want you to treasure it. You've had gripes with it, but it's still an important part of you. I did not think that we were going to get this. I did not think we were going to get this. You've had gripes with it, but it's still an important part of you. It's also a gift from your mom. And John's eyes just widen. Huh? Why bring her up all of a sudden? You never mention her. Okay. I think my worries that I had with how Uru potentially could have handled John John's relationship with his mom, or like how John feels about his mom, I think it's safe to say that that's not going to happen, because I think this is kind of confirmation that like John's mom isn't necessarily a big deal to John. Like, he's not constantly thinking about this. So, and William just tells him, that's right. I know she hasn't really been part of your life, but I guess I've just been thinking about her lately. And John just, the fuck? Alrighty, group hug, everyone. Come on, bring it in. And Sarah rushes in for a hug. She hugs William tightly, and John just like, I'm gonna miss you two. Take care of yourselves. You too, William. Come back soon. Bye, Dad. And so he's just walking away as John and Sarah just smile as he leaves. Oh, fuck. Honestly, yeah, I'm thinking the same thing, Solo. I'm thinking the same thing. We don't know for certain. Honestly, we don't know for certain, but I would not be surprised at all. So, Lovin Prison. Or is it Lovan? Lovan? Well, I'll just stick with Lovin. So, we got people on the roof. We got Spectre people. Is it Agent Rowden and Tech? I don't think it's Agent Rowden and Tech. I don't think. Maybe it is. I don't know. We didn't really see we didn't see Agent Rowden's eyes glow. I think it's the same color scheme as Agent Rowden, but we didn't really see Tech's look and everything. But UnOrdinary episode 271 end. Yeah, I'm thinking Rowden and Tech Girl. Uru, if you have the balls to do it, then kill Terrence. Do it. Do us all a favor. Do us all a favor and just kill him. There's no way that Spectre has the means and ability to disable literally everyone in the prison, right? That's not happening, right? There's no way that's possible. There's no way that's possible. No way. No way. Question of the day. Question of the day, seems pretty easy. Who do you think the intruders are? Is it Agent Rowden and Tech? Let me know what you guys. I think it is. I think it is. The color scheme matches. But yeah, good job, Uru. This was a really good episode. Actually, this was honestly a pretty good episode. I swear to God, if anything happens to William, I'm done with this series. But yeah, no, this was a good episode. And again, I was not expecting that drop from William about John's mom. I think this does just kind of like, so one thing I think I don't do I want to say that? Do I want to do it? No. I'll go ahead and say it. I think it's safe to say that John does have his mom's ability. I think when John does get stronger, his ability will become Channel Master. And I think, William would definitely know what about Jane's ability. He probably wouldn't know the ins and outs of it, like, to the extent that John knows about his ability. But I think it's safe to say, like, he saw that it was in John and he realized, like, oh, he has his mom's ability. But yeah, I was not expecting that. Wait, really? Ever since 211, Sarah fixed her jacket to normal, we got to see it loose again. Huh. I'll have to check that. Um, okay. That's the only note I kind of felt like making. There was nothing that really stood out while I was reading that I felt I needed to write down. But, so yeah, I will check up on the Sarah jacket thing about since 211. And if that is the case, that's actually kind of cool. Because, like, if she hasn't had it like that since chapter 211. Because... I mean, here's the thing. Is Keon a piece of shit? Yes. Does Keon deserve to lose his ability? Honestly, no. Not really. Honestly, I think the only person in this series who deserves to lose their ability lost their ability. Terrence. He's really the only person who deserves to lose it. Because here's the thing. Yes, Keon is an asshole. He is a piece of shit. But, like, Keon will... There is still a big possibility that Keon could become a major asset and ally for everyone. Honestly, it's probably not there. Like, you know, we have seen, like, Uru. I think with the Terrence flashback stuff, Uru definitely, like, you know, probably was trying to show, like, no, Keon's just kind of an ass. But here's the thing. Keon's not, as far as we've seen, Keon's not a murderer. And I am still willing to bet that Keon isn't aware of everything that's going on within the authorities. I'm sure he doesn't know that they're connected to Ember or that Ember is part of the authorities. So yeah. Does Keon deserve to lose his ability? Honestly, I don't think he does. That's just me though. You guys can totally disagree. That'd totally be fine. Also, we don't really know if Keon is in right now. He probably is, honestly. But who knows? Yes, exactly, Zeus. Keon just seems to be a guy doing his job. Solo, what do you mean his pride and ego are on par with Vegeta? Like, Keon's not, like, Keon isn't, like, boasting about how he's a high tier or that... Neon? Oh, Keon is who you mean. Yeah. Oh, honestly, fuck, I forgot about her. Fucking Valerie. I forgot about that bitch. Yeah, she also deserves to lose her ability. But yeah. Anyway. What was I going to say? Oh, right. Going back to that. I will check up on the Sarah jacket thing. Because that would be really interesting, honestly. Like, Sarah mentioning that this is the first time in a while that John has really felt like himself. And it'd be really cool if this is correct with what you guys are saying about Sarah, like, jacket. Like, you know, like how it was back at the beginning of the series, just kind of like hanging loose on one side. That'd be a really cool, nice story touch by Uru, just because, like, you know, this is also kind of the first time that Sarah has really not been on edge. She just got to hang out with William and John again, and that was really exciting for her. That was a really like fun time before everything happened. So that would be cool, honestly. Yeah, like as far as I can remember, like Keon doesn't boast about his power. He just says that late bloomers are reckless and they're dangerous. And honestly, he's clearly used to dealing with kids like John, so there is a history of that. So I'm not saying it's right. You guys know that I'm not supporting what Keon has done. I'm just saying like it's like what Zeus said. It's a direct point towards the current class system being wrong or being bad. Because here's the thing too. Here's the thing too, guys. I'm gonna be real. We're gonna get real for a second. Uru might message me about this again, about this take again. But honestly, Arlo was way worse before. Way worse. Arlo was incredibly worse than Keon. The person that you're painting Keon to be right now is the exact kind of person Arlo was. That, aside from like the boasting about power, but Arlo was flexing like the you need to know your place. I'm the high tier. I'm the king. I like what I say goes. Like you need to learn where you belong. That was Arlo. And for some reason that I really don't like, Uru kind of just swept that all under the rug like it never happened. It's seeming like trying to like play it off that never happened and that was never Arlo, because everyone kind of just, and I'm talking about like everyone in general, like characters in the story, from what I've seen, people in the fandom. But like everyone kind of seems to forget and just brush aside what Arlo did. And that honestly really bothers me. It really bothers me that people just kind of agree to like, kind of act like that never happened seriously, or that it wasn't necessarily a big deal. I have an Arlo video planned out that I will go into depth as to why Arlo was that despicable. And unfortunately, Ur kind of just, to me, it seems like Ur kind of just swept that away like it never happened. But yeah. But yeah. Anyway. Yes. Arlo is way better now. Unfortunately, it kind of, I think, came sort of undeserved. Sort of, it was definitely really rushed compared to how John's arc is being handled. Like I said, I feel like when it came to Arlo, Uru kind of just swept it under the rug and decided like, this didn't happen. Forget about this. Because I remember she made, during one of the Q&As, someone asked if Remy would ever confront Blyke and Ison and Arlo about what they did to John. And honestly, for Blyke and Ison, her answer was along the lines of she's not going to hold one thing that her friends did against them forever. And honestly, like, that's totally true. Like, with Blyke and Ison, like, like, honestly, they did mess up once, and that really affected John's view of them, understandably, but also kind of unfairly. But when it comes to Arlo wasn't a one-time thing with John, and what Arlo did to John is vastly worse than anything Blyke or Ison did. What Arlo did to John was on the scale of like Zeke. I'm honestly gonna say even on the scale of Terrence, Rowden Hill. That's the scale of what Arlo did. Like I said though. Yeah, well no. Ison was not forced by Arlo. Ison was not forced by Arlo, Zeus. Arlo goaded Ison into doing it. He made it sweet, like told Ison like, hey, if you dig up some stuff, I guarantee you another front spot on the paper. And Ison gladly agreed to do it. Alekia, no problem. I hope you have a great night. See ya. But as soon as Ison found out what the truth was, he was just like, absolutely not. I'm done. Like, I don't care if I don't get front page of the paper. I'm not doing this. And even when Arlo tried to force Ison into doing it, Ison just told him, no, fuck you. I'm not doing it. And, Ison tried telling Arlo about why he should just leave John alone, and Arlo refused to listen. And then when Ison brought it up again, Arlo was like, why the fuck didn't you tell me this before? So, yeah. Anyway, that's for another day. But yeah, that's going to be it for this review and discussion, or this reaction. Review and discussion, I will try to get that out for you tonight. Tomorrow, I'll try and edit it and everything, get that taken care of. No, that's the thing, Solo. That's the thing. And yes, Miriam, exactly. But that's the thing, Solo. Like, Ison tried telling Arlo. Ison tried to warn Arlo about how dangerous John was. But Arlo didn't want to hear any of it and just left without hearing Ison out. Then when John started getting out of control and Ison finally told him because he had enough of Arlo being a bitch, then Arlo said, why didn't you tell me this sooner? You're useless. And it's like, no, he tried to. You're just a fucking asshole. And you didn't listen. It was, again, almost everything was on Arlo. Now, John definitely had his part. John made the decisions that John made. John also played a big role, but Arlo is the one who set everything in motion. Arlo's the reason that Serafina was suspended, and he got Serafina suspended because he didn't have control over her, because John was influencing Serafina, and Arlo wanted to break John, which he did. But, like I said, we're not here to talk about Arlo anymore. Those are my thoughts on that. But yeah. So, question of the day. Who do you guys think are the intruders at the end of the chapter? Who do you think the intruders are, and do you think they're going to put a bullet in Terrence? I honestly think they are. Because like I said, you don't say, when you're going to rescue someone, you don't say they're being taken care of. You say they're being taken care of when you're having someone killed. And, Orin's a cold son of a bitch. So, yeah. Anyway, that'll be it for this reaction, guys. I hope to see you all back next week for more UnOrdinary episode 272. And yeah, until then, everybody, as always, see you, Space Cowboy.